Hey everyone, this is Aaralyn, Shiri, and welcome to episode 313 of the 3-Minute Mantra podcast. This is where we come back to the present moment for just 3 minutes, sing a Sanskrit mantra, and connect with our voice and our body. And it's really funny because I normally publish this on Sundays, and I totally forgot. I've been doing this for years, and, just forgot it was time to do the podcast. So, oops. So this is coming out on Monday, but this week's mantra is actually just going to be the word Om. And I shouldn't say just, because Om is kind of a big deal. It's if you've done yoga or anything, you've probably heard of the word Om. It's known as the primal sound of the universe. And so it just, everything was created from sound, and everything is sound. And so it's the primary source from which everything comes. And if you've read anything about Om, it's also spelled A-U-M, and I believe it could be, I've read that it's pronounced Aum. And I've actually, seen different things that it's pronounced Om versus Aum. I've read different things about, what the Ah and the Oo and the mean. And, if you think about it, it's the sound from which all other sound originates, all of creation. And Ah, if you spell it A-U-M, the Ah is the biggest sound that you can get, the most biggest space that you can have in your throat, the ah. You can't get any more than that. And then if you travel through the oo, the U part of the A-U-M, Om, you have ow, and then we get to the middle where we have the oo, ow, and then we end with the and you close your mouth with the ow. So it's kind of like the beginning and the end. It's like all encompassing and everything. So that's how I like to think of it. And so as we sing Om, I'm going to try and keep it pretty simple, but I like to experiment around with how this feels in my mouth and my throat, essentially, because you can sing Om and you can go Om, and I'm singing that with a really closed, kind of nasally tone, I guess, closed mouth. Or you can practice singing a more open Om, Om, or way back in your throat, Om, or Om. So, I know you can't see what I'm doing with my mouth, but it might be fun for you to play around and see how much space you can get at the back of your throat. And just see what different kind of, what tongue position does what, and what raising the roof of your mouth does to the sound, as we sing this. And you might hear me playing around with it a little bit too. But that just kind of helps you expand a little bit, and it also helps you be present, because it's giving you something to focus on. It's bringing you into your body. You're paying attention to how these things are feeling with your mouth, your lips, and all of these things. And so you're really focusing on yourself and the sound and your body. And so, Om is just, the universe is unconditional love, it's sound. And so it's just, the masculine, the feminine, all combined into one, the source, God, universe. So, to me, like what I said, is just when you're like focusing on your mouth and these different things, it's focusing on the source that's you. That's what's in you. So you don't necessarily have to be thinking about, anything esoteric or too spiritual. It's, very grounded and practical to connect with the God, the source, and the love within yourself, and to experiment and see how these things feel within you. So that's how I like to look at it. You can do what you want with it. But we're going to sing Om for 3 minutes. Om.